Welcome to Grey Zone Warfare. This is an early access milsim extraction game, very similar to something like Tarkov or DMZ in Call of Duty. Grey Zone is a lot of fun, and it's also really hard. I am terrible at it. But despite that, I keep on playing, and that might be for one reason. For one question, rather. A question that I intend to answer today in this video. So my plan today is that we're going to go on something of an expedition. In Grey Zone Warfare, there is this massive area in the middle called Ground Zero, and I don't know what's there. I have some assumptions as to what's there, but I really don't know for sure. So, I'd like to go and find out. So we have these helicopters that are coming in every now and again, and they can get me somewhat of the way there. So if we just take a quick look at the map again, the closest I can get right now is LZ Charlie 3. That's pretty close, but this here is still a massive distance to cover, and I have no idea what's there. So it should still be quite interesting. I'm also really not sure what I'm going to run into. So I'm not sure what gear to take. I'm currently kind of just running a loadout where I can use a lot of enemy weapons. So I've got like one of their AKMs. And if I take one of my own weapons in, so if we have a quick look here. Yeah, so I've got this M4A1. I don't want to risk losing that particularly, so I think I might just carry on running this loadout I currently have. Right, so let's choose Charlie 3. We'll call it transport.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
Yeah, of course. This is always a problem. Do you know what? We might be able to jump on this incoming helicopter here, and hopefully that will take us close enough to where we want to go, because I don't know how long I'd have to wait for my own helicopter. Alright, here we go. I think it must be belonging to this guy, so he might be heading to that first town. Most early players do head to that town, so there is potential for that. I mean, it could be really bad. So what's happened in the past for me is I've tried to go to this opening town, and I've ended up down here at Delta 3. So this could take me somewhere absolutely really far away from where I want to go, which wouldn't be ideal. Okay, then where are we going to go? Looks like... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where are we going? We might be heading up to Midnight Sapphire here, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but I have no idea what's in this region at all. I've never been here. Maybe I should have just walked. Should have walked the whole way. This helicopter was a risk. I'm not sure if this area is more difficult than where I was before. It might be. I mean, that is meant to be like the starter town. Oh no. Oh no. I just don't want to die and lose everything. That happens way too often, and there's already gunfire. Where's that gunfire coming from? I have no idea. This way, by the sounds of it, actually. Okay, let's get some cover behind this truck. Oh, so where are we? We are in the middle of nowhere. Yep, up here. Foxtrot 1. Okay. It's roughly the same amount of distance to cover. And it's a new area, so at least it'll be a little bit more interesting for me. I'm not going to lie, I am somewhat terrified. Just because I don't know what this area is, at least with the town, you know, most of the enemies are within the town's borders. Here, I just hear gunfire in the bloody woods, and I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, a little bit of bloody lag. Yeah, so this game is still an alpha, so it's running... It's pretty well, actually. I mean, I'm getting like a smooth 65, 70 frames. But yeah, my main problem is latency right now with the servers. And if it gets too bad, I may have to bail and jump into a new server just to try and mitigate that a little bit. But hey, we'll deal with that if that comes up. But I'll tell you what, though. This game is beautiful and it's running surprisingly well. I'm on a 4060 graphics card and I've got it running in 1440p. So... yeah, I mean, it's a really beautiful game. It's one of the first, actually, Unreal Engine 5 games I've played, so it's, yeah, it's quite cool. I have no idea, like, what we're going to run into, quite honestly. Like, this could just be, oh, that was a really weird bit of lag. That kind of really threw me off. I was going to say, like, I don't know if I'm going to actually run into, like, enemies just wandering around out here in the forest, or I could maybe walk all the way to Ground Zero without even encountering anyone. It does actually look like on the map there is a little town ahead. I could avoid it. I could maybe stop by because they might have some interesting weapons. Let's have a quick look at the larger map. Yeah, it looks like this is actually going to be the main thing we run into. And yeah, then it's just a lot of forest on the way there. So this is our major issue right now. But hopefully it'll be fine. We might actually get some new gear, which will be nice. Bloody hell, gunfire down there. That must be that little town. There is actually a guy down there, right? Yeah. Okay, if I head down there now, actually, that's the guy I flew in with. He might actually be able to be quite useful if we are going to clear out that town. You know what? He's probably a better player than me, honestly. If he's made it this far out, it's much further than I've ever come out. So yeah, he probably knows his shit. I've always really liked the idea of a kind of a tactical mil sim. But I find playing them sometimes just be too frustrating. I used to really enjoy a game called Operation Flashpoint. Back in the kind of Xbox 360 era. And that was really cool, but I never could get into it enough. But I always had like a want to get into it. And there are a bunch of these games now, like there's Arma, and I mean to lesser extent games like DayZ. I've always kind of avoided DayZ in particular. Hang on, let me deal with this guy. DayZ in particular because I've always kind of seen it as being a little bit broken. Maybe it's not anymore. But Arma especially was always like so dense, it's really hard to get into. That guy took a lot of bloody bullets. Ooh, I knew they'd have nicer guns. This was well worth it. Am I safe here? I don't know. This guy's got an AKMSN. Oh, fuck. Ah, no, I misplaced my fingers on the keyboard. Hello? Was that you shooting me or was that an enemy? I have no idea what just happened. Was I being shot at or... I didn't get hit. I think that must have been that friendly shooting at me. Oh no, there is a guy somewhere up here. Ah, hello. There you go, that dealt with him quickly. Right, I know we have an objective, but I feel like I should help out this guy. Just for the shits and giggles, if nothing else. Very nice. So the damage model in this game, I was reading some tweets from the developers. It essentially works on a system of organs. So I think what happens is when I was shooting that other guy and it seemed to take a lot of shots to kill him, I wasn't shooting any vital organs, which is an interesting system. So if you get a headshot or a heart shot, they tend to go down extremely quickly, which is great. But it can be a bit strange when you are laying a lot of bullets into someone and then they just... Ooh, that was a big bit of lag. Yeah, it can be strange when you lay a lot of bullets into someone and they barely register it. I mean, a bullet's a bullet. It's going to hurt regardless. But yeah, it's interesting. I think it needs a few little tweaks to the system, but I understand what they're going for and I think it's quite cool. Right, little house here. I think this will be the last little place I investigate before we actually move on to try and head into ground zero. Why can't I jump this fence? Fuck. Who was that? Oh, there's a guy right there. Okay. Trying to just jump over his fence. He wasn't appreciating that. Where is he? Oh, fuck. Ow, who the fuck just shot me? Oh, that's not good. Okay, we need to get some cover. There he is, there he is. I need to hide. How many guys are in this place? I have no idea. There he is. Okay. Ammo. Can I reload? No, I can't reload because I haven't got it in the right slot. I must need to switch out one of you. Move one of you. Okay, right, reload. There we go. I'm not sure how heavily I'm bleeding. I'm going to have to deal with that in a minute. Can I jump this fence? Why wouldn't you let me jump this fence? Oh, there we go. Right. Just be careful. Try to take this guy out. Don't want to get hit again. I'm in quite a bad position right now. There he is. There we go. Very nice. Hopefully that was the only guy here. I didn't see anyone else. Ooh, he's got a nice gun. Well, I'm going to take that, I think. I don't know what it is, but it looks fun. And it takes AR-15 mags. Interesting. Okay, I must have only been light bleeding because it stopped on its own, but we do need to have a little check of what's going on with our health. So I'm dizzy, which is because I've lost too much blood. So the game does really simulate the human body in a way. So I can either wait for that to regen slowly on its own. I do actually need some water because I'm dehydrating. I do have a blood pack, but I might avoid taking that just yet. The dizziness should deal with itself once my blood goes up to a certain level, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm just going to get my other stats back up to a healthy level, and hopefully that'll increase how much blood I'm regaining. Right, let's reassess where we're going. So we do just need to head south again. I can actually already see Ground Zero on the map, so that is good. And we've also got a new landing zone at Hotel 3, so we can escape from here quite easily. I think this next stage of the journey is literally just going to be a wander through the woods. And the game seems to be getting laggier, which I don't like. I think this might actually just be the remainder of the journey, just wandering through the woods. But that's fine. At least we've got a little bit of action already. Do you know what I have just realised though? If I want to see what's in Ground Zero, well, I'm in the woods. I'm not going to have very much visibility. Is there a place here where I can actually get a view? I don't think there is. I mean, the best place is all the way over there, but that's a bloody long way to go. I've got to be getting close now. I feel like I've been walking for ages. Oh yeah, I'm literally right on the border. I'm pretty sure when we get there, it's just going to be more trees. But I guess we're about to find out. We're very, very close now. Okay, it's basically here somewhere. Probably going to be like no markers or anything. I don't see anything different. I'm in. I'm actually in. Okay. What now? Let's have a look at the wider map. It's actually... What's in the middle of this? I'm so confused because when you look at the map like this, it just looks like a forest, right? What is in there? When I first started playing this game, I genuinely had kind of no idea what it was about. I mean, now I know it's basically just a tactical meal sim. But when I saw Ground Zero, I mean, that could have been anything. Like, this could have been DayZ style, you know, there are zombies in the center of the map. I mean, that still could be. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I mean, I have a rough idea based on meal sims, but it'd be interesting to actually find out. Like, I'm not sure. I'm assuming there might be some kind of, like... I thought there might have been a bomb gone off, like a chemical weapon. But I'm not, like, seeing any signs of that, which I find interesting. Or I thought it might have been, like, you know, where a nuke had exploded. But, you know, there's no destruction or anything like that. So I'm not sure. My current thinking is, yeah, there could be, like, a chemical plant in the centre where there's been, like, an industrial accident. Ah, there's a sign there. Oh, a sign there too. Okay, we're actually seeing some shit now. And there's some destroyed trees, which is interesting. Okay, what do you say? No entry zone. Why? I mean, I guess the skull and crossbones is enough of a warning. So we're at that next... Yeah, okay, we're at the next level. Do we just try it? Do we go for it? Just looks the same. I don't really understand... what's going on? It's quite a steep cliff here, though. I don't want to fall down that. My game is running... well, it's running well. It's running at 70. But it must be the servers that are causing this. I really don't know what it is. Oh, uh-oh. No. Okay, fell down a hill. I've hurt my legs. Because, of course, I did. Oh, I've actually properly injured my legs. Does that mean I need to use a splint? Do I even have a splint? I don't think I brought one. I'm still not seeing the danger here. We're getting into quite a red zone now. I guess maybe once we get up to the next stage, we'll see what's going on. I feel like I'm on top of a mountain, actually. So I might be in a really good position to be able to see down right into the heart of Ground Zero. Okay. Well, I can positively confirm Ground Zero is just a bunch of trees. Is that really the right direction? Yeah, that is literally Ground Zero is just in there. And all that's here are trees. Well, okay then. Coming up on another one of those peaks, which might have been a mistake, because if it's too steep to go down, that's not going to be any good, is it? How far into the zone am I now? Oh, I'm literally like one zone off the worst there is. Okay. We're progressing quite well. I might actually be able to see what's directly at the centre of this. If there wasn't this bloody big steep cliff in the way. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay, I thought I was done for then. This is not... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm hurting my legs again. I've actually broken my legs now. Shit. I'm limping. Great. Okay. That's going to slow us down quite severely. We are getting very close to the actual centre of Ground Zero now. Still don't really know what's here or why. I'm stuck on another twig, but that's fine. Okay, this is the final border of Ground Zero. We're just coming into it now. I don't know what to look out for, really. Like, what is this? It's just a jungle, right? I genuinely expected that this whole area was going to potentially be filled with radiation or something. Now I'm potentially considering, because I exclusively play on PvP servers, I can just wander into Ground Zero, but why would that be? It should just be the same. That wouldn't make any sense. There's no reason that I should be allowed here. What is this? I'm very confused. I'm literally right in the centre of Ground Zero. There is nothing here but more trees. I'm so confused. What is this? Like, I don't think I can get any more central than that, right? Like, I am dead centre Ground Zero. There's, you know, no radiation. There's no, like, bombs gone off. There's nothing as far as I can see. It's a lie. Ground Zero is a lie, and I have proved it. There's just fuck all here. Surely it can't be only in PvP servers. Why would that be a thing? I'm actually on my way out now, so... Yeah, I don't really know what to think about that. That's unusual. I think what I'm going to have to do is go into a PvP server and see if it's different. Oh, fuck. Wait, what? What's that? What's happening? Why did my screen go grey? Okay, I thought that might have been radiation, but it isn't. Right, here we are. Almost made our way out. I think we're back at those warning signs now. Yeah, see, this one's actually saying radiation. Lethal radiation zone beyond this line. Interesting. For some reason, it means sweet fuck all here, but, yeah, I do really wonder if it's only in PvP, but that would be unusual. I guess the other explanation is this game's an alpha and it's bugged, which, yeah, there's potential for that, or maybe they just haven't implemented it yet. Alright, here we go. This is pretty much it. We are out of the radiation zone. Absolutely sweet F-hole in there. So, yeah, I guess that answers the question. I am going to go and have a quick look in a PvP server just to see if it's any different. Might not be. Might be. Maybe this particular game is bugged and, you know, I shouldn't have been able to just wander all the way through it. We'll find out. We are back in the air just once more, because this time we are in one of the PvEVP servers, and I've actually got a few guys on the chopper, and I'm really hoping that shotgun aimed at me isn't going to cause any problems. I just want to check this time whether it's going to be the same scenario with Ground Zero as when we were in PvE, because if I can just walk straight into the center, I mean, it's a lie, right? Ground Zero is a lie. There's nothing wrong with it. But that would be weird. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we're about to find out. Just as long as this guy doesn't blow my head off the moment he gets the opportunity. Which would suck, but for that exact reason, I have literally brought nothing with me. So, yeah, not going to get much, mate. There we go, touchdown. great. Please don't shoot me. Who are you aiming at? He's really just aiming at me. I literally don't even have a gun. I don't know if he's suspicious of me or what. Okay, good. So as far as I can tell, those guys are chill and they're not going to just murder me. It doesn't matter if they did. It just sets me back a little bit of time. So we're on the same route again. I'm just going to run in there. I'm not going to waste time this time. We're not going to go and, you know, mess around with any other villages or whatever. We're just going to run straight into the ground zero zone and see what happens. Those guys are right behind me. Are they following me? What is going on here? They are literally like right behind me. Well, oh, maybe they're after my loot. That might be what they're doing. They're probably following me to try and find out where I died. Yeah, this is why I don't play PvP. Just about coming up on the first part of the zone now. It's going to be interesting to see if this is any different. I literally have no idea. Right, I think we must be inside it now. Yeah, we are. Okay, we're in the first level. Nothing's changed yet, so... Okay. Maybe ground zero is a lie. Oh, okay, so we've run into those signs again, and considering we're going the same way, these ones are radiation this time. Interesting. Lethal radiation zone beyond this line. Let's see if that's true. Try not to break my legs again. Oh no, I literally just said I'm trying not to. Did I actually just break my legs? I didn't, did I? You motherfucker! And I've done it really badly. I've really just hurt myself. You're joking me. Oh, hang on, wait. Radiation! We died of radiation! I wonder what was happening. So, that's interesting. So, this wasn't really the result I was expecting. I'm not really sure why in PvE going into ground zero is okay, but in PvP it's almost instantly deadly. That's really unusual to me. I'd actually really like to know what you guys think. Is this something you've experienced? Did I get a one-off in this game where I managed to walk all the way into ground zero? Or is that just how the game is? I'd really like to know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to reply to as many of you as possible.